Trying to find a good spot to put you today. Should have just popped this door off too, so it was completely out of the way. Okay. Probably gonna have to bend some pipe today too. And, I'm gonna have to make a seat mount for it. I have to cut all the seat belt brackets. I got a bunch of stuff to do on this thing today. So we're about to get started. Had a nice easy morning. We have crap everywhere today. What's happening? Jeez. Trying to move stuff around, can't get anything where I want it. But we're here. We're working. I don't like the way that is. Actually, that's supposed to go like this. To there. Probably don't get as many views looking at my ass, huh? Sorry about that. Thanks for the thumbs up. Crank the welder on. We're gonna get after it today, boys. Probably gonna have to roll the car out a little bit, set up my tubing bender to bend the seat bracket. Yeah, bring it up. I'll put a cage in it. And I got a window neck kit to install for them too. This one's from Speedway Motors. This is like the most inexpensive window net kit you could buy, and I would have made this for him instead of him spending the money. But when you get one, I can show you on my car, the one you're supposed to buy, the best one. I think it's one of the best ones to buy for a stock car, because it's just spring loaded. It's real easy to use. Yeah, we're building a mini stock for a buddy of mine. A couple of them. But this is the window net that's in my car. So it goes in like this. It goes in the back here. And it's spring loaded here. And you just push back and it locks in. And like that's the it's a little more expensive. But the one that he bought for that car slides in, then you put it in, it goes in here, and then you have to put like a hood pin in right here to hold it in. And it just, if you don't tie that hood pin to something, then it just kind of falls out, you know. If you pull the pin and drop it, you lose it. So, and then that's another mini stock that I built. That's my buddy JJ's. He's going to be racing that one at White Mountain Motorsports Park in North Woodstock, New Hampshire. Coming up on May 16th is the first race, or 17th? 16th. But first practice is May 9th. So we just have the wiring left in that car. And a couple odds and ends. I'm making a final list. I got to do the exhaust on it. A couple little things. No big deal. But this one, the first race for this one isn't till, I think, the weekend after, May 20th. My little cousin says he wants to be on the track with this one. So I'm knocking this cage out today. And then that is another one for the Crown Vics. That's a buddy's. So, alright. Go with a little list of what's going on. Turn this back around. Roll it back a little. Let's see. Where do I start today? This cage gets a little different than the last one I did. So it's a couple bars in different spots. So drag racing and road course, two totally different cages. Basically what I do here is just like stock cars, oval track stuff. Drag racing, that has a whole bunch of SFI compliance that you got to follow. And there's a lot of different ways to build a drag cage. Cages for me, like these 4-post cages, I can only knock out in 2 or 3 days. That's kind of taking my time on them. So so far, I only have a couple hours into this one. That's not that much. The one in my Crown Vic, I think that took me like a day and a half. I just knocked it right out. So, but they come as kits, and they're real simple to install if you can weld. It's just, you kind of just put it where it goes, tack it in, and make sure it's square and level. But drag racing, that's a whole different story. I've never done any drag cages. I've looked at a lot of them. And they have different certs for different speeds. And you got to add bars and do different things once you get in the low 9s. I think there's a big difference between like over 9 and under 9. I'm not sure. Oh, I need my shirt. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, it's a good thing to have. This is my shop. I got a little place here. I work on cars. I do this. I do a lot of odds and ends for people. I do a lot of plasma cutting. Not a lot, but enough. I got a 4x8 plasma table. And if it's not running, it's costing you money, basically. So, but it's good to have, because when I have to make seatbelt tabs and stuff like that, I can just step over to the plasma table and whip them up. Which I'll do that in a little bit here. But this car was also supposed to be completely ready for a cage when I got it. But I had to, the dashboard wasn't out of it. I had to get rid of all that stuff. And I actually got to find out if he's taking the steering wheel and replacing it with a racing wheel or a quick release. Because that's going to determine where his seat goes. This is the fun part. See if they gave me enough pieces. Which I'm already short one bar that was supposed to come in the kit. But that's okay. Okay, and normally when I get a kit, I'll print out the picture of what the kit looks like, and this one I didn't. So I gotta figure out a couple of things. Where these two short bars are supposed to go. I believe they're supposed to go here up to the first curved door bar. It would make sense, but the Crown Vic kits didn't come with them, so that's different. And they're all by the same company. But this kit was only around $400 to buy. I think $430 or $450, something like that. Here in New Hampshire, we also don't have sales tax, so that's a plus. And something like this, I charge $500 to $700 to weld it in, depending on what's done to the car. So that's not bad. Get rid of this one too. We don't need no more of those. Yeah, this guy said nice talent at the bottom. I don't know if you're still in here. But it's a skill, man, not a talent. Skills can be learned. I feel like talents are something you're just born with. skills are something you learn, and welding's definitely a skill. There are definitely talented welders, don't get me wrong, that can just pick up a welder and do it, no issues. But it's definitely a skill that can be learned by anybody. You can jump in a class and learn how to weld. You can pick up YouTube and follow these guys that weld real good. Dabs Wellington on Instagram and YouTube. He's phenomenal. He does some great art pieces with TIG. Up a little bit. Look at that. Fits right in like a glove. Not bad, not bad. Got some glasses.
Just wide enough to be fantastic for this distance.
Let's see, let's see.
This is kind of sketchy. Well, this is not a bad kick right, which can go be.
So I'm new at this. Oh, no shit, that's cool. I'm new at this whole live stuff. I've only done it a few times this week. I think it's pretty cool to have people check in and see what's going on, you know. I do want to try and get to 150 subscribers. I'm at like 134 right now, so try it out. It's free. Help me out. So, but what I'm doing right now is building the door bars. But I'm going to clean these up. See the inside of them? All the extra dross in there. That the bar won't sit down right with that stuff in there. So we got to clean it up. See? Doesn't take much, but you just got to do every one. So then the roll cage sits down right. Where's everybody from? I'm from New Hampshire. I'm up in New England, Northeast United States. Where are you guys from? Yeah, I figured if I went live instead of scrolling and see what happens. Pretty cool. After we get the top one stacked in, like to work my way. So you get this crossbar in, right? Even with the front bar and the back bar, you get this one nice and level, and then you work your way down. I know it seems weird, but it's just the way you're supposed to do it. Nice. I like Connecticut. I've been down there a lot. I actually raced at Waterford Speed Bowl down there. Han Thompson. Go down there to do some drifting a lot. It's a little breezy. What happens with the wind is it blows the welding gas out. So I might have to push it in and close the door. There's my marker. That looked way too far apart. I feel like they should have had 3 of those. You know? I don't know. What do you guys think? What do we think? Spread out or put back in together? I don't know. All be straight together, like so. I don't know. Where's my hammer? Hammer. That right there. We'll tack it. Made it work, boys. Made it work. Top 3 bars are in. Okay. Not bad. Got those 2 bars in. No. No, I don't think so. Odin, I don't think he's racist. Different blocks that are casted in different countries. Some people know more about the metal that came from that country or what got casted where. Some blocks are just better casted from different manufacturers or different countries because of the metal they're using. He must know something about the blocks that came from Mexico. What kind of block is it? Are we going to worry about a crooked bar? Where am I flying? No, I got an account at the bank and it's empty. Is my engine builder racist? Well, I know a few that are. But it has nothing to do about where the came from. Okay. Dual bars attacked in. I gotta find my coffee.
The door. Yeah, that's what's tough is the situation with it. This is the worst time for that to happen. But it seems like that's when it happens. You know,
Find my coffee real quick. Yeah, they say not to go live at the racetrack, but this year I'm going to. I don't care what they say. I'm not going to put the races on because they live stream them, but I'm going to go live from the pits and show you guys what we do with short track racing. It's just a blast. We have so much fun, and you can't beat it. Like, this car, he got for free. So now he put a roll cage in it, and he's going to go race it exactly the way he is. He's not doing anything to it. And he's going to have so much fun in it. It's going to be great. But what I'm pissed is he got this thing for free, and it's got a K24 in it. And I have a 99 Miata 10AE that I want to put a K24 in. So I'm kind of hoping he wrecks the car before he wrecks the motor. So we can build something out of it, but whatever. It is what it is. I actually gotta run out to my truck. I gotta grab my computer and I'll cut some stuff on the plasma table. What a beautiful day. Look at it outside. Got Dad's cars over there hanging out. This is my Miata. I really want to put a K24 in. I don't know why, considering I'm not a Honda fan at all. It is bright out. Should have put my sun goggles on. Guess I'm here today. I can take the closed sign down and put the open sign up. All right. Turn on the compressor. No, I don't have any B Series 5 speeds. I'm not a Honda guy, but they're around. That's my project today. I gotta cut some stuff on the plasma table, so I'm gonna do that real quick. I just got all the door bars tacked in. I know there's only one person in here, but subscribe if you can. I'm trying to get to 150. Gotta start somewhere. My shop is a mess